Welcome to Raj's Multimodel video. Smash! How's that? The sound of James hitting cricket balls and practicing with his dad on a warm summer's morning. Even though he was only 3 years old, he had started early as his dad thought practice from a young age would do good for him. He practiced in the small car park of his unit where they would play most evenings. This did a lot of good to his sense of self as he believed he could become a good cricketer as his dad believed in him and gave him a lot of effort. He continued cricket, learning skills and making friends. His first big trial was going to the representative trial. With much enthusiasm, he attended the representative trials that his dad had been talking to him about ever since he started picking up a bat. He knew it was going to be a challenge, and this was one of the main events he had been practicing for in his life. He had completed the last trial and came out to his dad, waiting to hear about the trials. "I think I did well, but I'm not sure," said James to his curious dad. He didn't want his dad to feel worried, as his dad was as busy as an owner of the world's biggest company. Awaiting the results, James and his dad were chatting about cricket and different stories about the cricketing careers to date. The check of the website would be done frequently as well. James had his heart pounding every time the website had refreshed. After a tiring day, James had arrived from school and had checked the website. The results had been posted. James felt his chest tighten and someone grab his arm. Everything was moving, and he was as dizzy as having concussion. Undoubtedly, it had to be his dad, who had helped him through the whole journey. He opened up the document, and a flurry of different emotions were running through his body. He wasn't sure whether to be happy or sad. He had made the second team and wasn't sure what to feel. He was happy he had made it, but also sad he wasn't good enough to make the first team with his best friend. He was called to a training session with his coach-to-be and a man who was going to influence his cricketing career forever. He had been transformed into a spin bowler. It was a change that James took a while to take in. James ended his rep season wonderfully and was as joyful as kids getting presents from Santa. To end his great season, he was awarded Player of the Year for his age group in Manly. He was hoping he could make the first 11 next year. Cricket had become a huge part of James, and when he became 12, a lot of cricket competitions and trials happened in a hurry. He had a busy schedule, just like other kids in his team. They all loved playing together and were as bonded as a couple. His cricketing career had been great, and he has also had some obstacles. He has been changed as a cricketer and a person too. James learned he had to keep working hard and not give up. He wasn't always going to get good. He took his success humbly and took his defeat to learn. Now James is a builder building a statue. He started at the bottom and is working his way to the top.